Currently in the residential game, just shy of 2 months. Prior to that, I was in the game for just over 4 years, coming from a commercial industrial background, based in the Western Cape. So yeah, let's call it four and a bit years so far. I guess prior to the property game was also in the building game, residential game, but in a different aspect. I had my own company which I started up in the Eastern Cape actually. I had this bespoke decorative glass business with design of frameless showers and mirrors. So we used to assist our clients with designing kitchens, choosing colours, designs, etc. So kind of maybe that's where the whole property game started, because I kind of grew a passion for the renovation side and assisting clients with that. So I think that adds to my portfolio with regards to the residential game, where I can add value in decision making or advice going forward with a new purchase or perhaps an old buy for renovation, and can offer advice on that as well. Okay, so in my experience of the commercial industry, to compare the differences between the commercial and the residential game, to me the commercial game is purely a business decision. There's no emotion attached. If the numbers work, the numbers work. With the residential game, it's more of an emotional decision, and that kind of resonates more with me, working with helping people to fulfill that emotion, basically. So I've been on the North Coast now since the first quarter of 2017. Originally grew up on the South Coast, Kwazulu Natal South Coast, for most of my life, and spent a good time overseas, Eastern Cape and Western Cape, and obviously back to my roots. So yeah, one of the major reasons I moved back to the North Coast, being an avid water baby, water ocean goer, the frigid waters of the Cape weren't really doing it for me anymore. So, and then seeing the family pictures of the fishing and the diving my brother used to post, and I just had enough, and I had to get back to my roots, as mentioned before, and just to be able to get back in the water. So with that respect, surfing, number one passion, diving, fishing, all the water activities on the tropical warm waters that we have here. So what I find resonates with myself here on the North Coast is the wide variety of property selection and choices we have to present for our either buyers or sellers, and just being able to put the pieces together, whether you're a buyer or seller, and just the whole process, offering them sectional title investment properties, first-time buyers, option, long-term rental option. So once finding that exact property for that person, just seeing everything come to fruition, I think that's very rewarding for myself, and I think just seeing the gratitude on the buyers and sellers' faces once we've achieved what they've been looking for specifically. So I'd love my customers to view me as a person and agent of integrity, punctuality, very important, and having their best interests at heart. Okay, so for me, the main reason I joined Seaf Dolphin Coast is the professionalism. Secondly, the support systems they have in place, and generally having the camaraderie that is in the office. There isn't a day that goes by that you don't have someone that offers you support, and it's not a hassle. So it's basically the support systems in place, and the professional environment that we work in, and it plays a huge role in my decision to work for Seaf. Basically, majority of my family live up here now, so spending a lot of time backwards and forwards. I was spending more time traveling up and down the North Coast from Cape Town side, and my mom's just recently purchased in Simbiti, and one of her mates were at a braai chatting, and they mentioned I should go have a chat to see if I was thinking of moving up here, because they're the agency to work for. So I was like, got nothing to lose, set up an appointment with Tim Johnson, booked myself off for half an hour. After having a conversation with Tim and understanding the dynamics of SEEF going forward, 2 hours later I was still in his office, we were still chatting, and I ended up walking out with a job offer, which was completely unexpected. And after our chats and the camaraderie we had, just Tim and I in the office, I knew that I'd found the right place I needed to be, and it kind of solidified my decision, which I had in my head prior to that, to actually moving up here. It just kind of sped up the process, you know. And yeah, let's just say the rest is history. 2 months later, I was on the North Coast, sitting in my SEEF office, and yeah, here I am, looking forward to good things ahead.